The first step of it was was assessment, like assessing our current conditions. And I remember, I think there was a LiDAR study, which is just like a laser radar. I don't really know what it stands for, but it was like a helicopter went over and was able to just use like some kind of sensor to say what the canopy cover was. And I think that was released in maybe December of 2019. And so from that, that launched like the community process piece of the forest plan. So I would say, 2.5 years.
Yeah.
Which is kind of typical for a planning process. The pandemic really threw a wrench in a lot of communities' planning processes.
My name is Mia. I feel like green space is important because it helps to ground you when you're kind of feeling a little stressed. I think it's important to have a place to go and be outside and feel comfortable. I was like reading something about how third places are really important, like your work, your home, but then like where do you go that's not those two places. And I feel like it's nice to be able to like go find a bench or go find a park or like something like that, to just feel like you're not trapped inside all the time or working or doing homework or anything like that. So yeah.
The reason why I think greener spaces is important and like our cultural perception of these green spaces are super duper important is because in the end, like our relationship with nature fundamentally affects how we fund nature.
But the biggest challenge is like in an urban environment, like there's no like you don't have soil like you have soil in like a forest, like it's like all man-made.
Yeah.
And like there's also like pipes in the ground and stuff, like you have to navigate, so you have to like also like test like can the tree actually like survive like the pollution or environment. So like there's so many like factors that go into it.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to like end up killing the tree in the process.
Yeah.
When Mookie was living in Roxbury and I'd be walking in the hot sun, I was like, also, it's not even just the trees. It's just how, like, the sidewalks are designed.
Yeah.
Like, in Roxbury, like, around Dudley area, like, the streets are so narrow. Like, and the road is really big. So, even if you wanted to put a tree there, like, what space?
We're forcing trees to live in these little concrete boxes. And if we took a more thoughtful approach, where we could create more tree strips that were more continuous instead of like these tree prisons. I think that's what I would like to see the city, and I think we're moving that direction because they're already doing that in a lot of different areas of the city. Just do things more with intention and like create sustainable landscapes that will actually provide longevity for the plants. Because right now, a lot of times street trees are kind of short-lived.